Welcome. We are going to walk through the steps on how to import orders into Magnus. To locate the order import page, you'll go to the main menu, to Orders, and then Order Import. First thing is to set up your data. In the Assigned section, you can see that there are many different types of information that you can upload. In the Rare section, an item such as Sales Rep ID. In the Miscellaneous section, an item such as Is Rush Sold or Driver-Based Pay Amount. The Additional Charges section, such as Administration Fee and Contract Fuel Surcharge. In the Status section, Launch Date, Repo Date. And in the General tab, items such as the Carrier Payable or the Arrival Date or the Bay. Any item indicated with an asterisk is a mandatory field. You'll start by organizing your data in an Excel file with headers. So here's a basic file. You can see we have different columns with headers with common information such as origin, destination, VIN, carrier payable, driver-based pay, and other pieces such as color and sales rep. Once you have your data into your Excel spreadsheet, you'll save your file as an XLSX file or a CSV file. You're now ready to import your orders. From the main menu, go to Orders, Order Import. There's a Choose File button, and from there you'll select your file. When you upload, you may find that some of your columns have automatically assigned. This is because your column header and the header of the assigned column are a perfect match in name. Otherwise, your file will go into the unassigned section. Now we click and drag from the unassigned to the assigned section. If you drag into the wrong place in the assigned section, just drag the data to the Drag Here to Unassign and then reassign it. If you knew you were going to use this spreadsheet multiple times, you can save a template. Click Create, enter a template name, and click Save. You will get a message saying the template is saved. Then you can go back to Menu, Orders, Order Import, select the template, then the file, and when you upload the file, it takes all the columns that you have already associated with the template to the assigned section. It's important to keep your file the same so they are associated correctly. The Summary section shows you what you have assigned. On the left, in the General section, you have the ability to set the consignor and the shipper, which are required. These may already be in your file, and you may have already mapped them in the Assigned section. You can also set the carrier and bill to if you want to, but remember that the carrier will default as per the setup of this particular shipper, and the bill to will default to be the same as the consignor. Status is a mandatory section, but we already have it in our file and we've mapped it on the assigned. You can also select it on the left from the drop-down menu. Origin and destination domain, we set these if using keys and codes, which we'll get back to shortly. You need to enter an email address where the results of this upload will be sent. We have a row with headers in our Excel file, so ensure that the Ignore First Line is checked. You can preview the data before you import by clicking Preview. Here, any errors with the upload will be indicated. Clicking Store, you will get a message that the data is stored. To view import history, you'll click the View Log. Click the import to view more details. Click View Batch Request to view the import data. From here you can see the order ID. You can take the order ID and search to view the data that we imported. If you go back to the import and the import log, you can also download the exact file that was used in the import by clicking View Import File. Instead of using origin client ID and destination client IDs, you could use domain and keys and codes. So the domain would be, for example, Ford, General Motors, Chrysler, Nissan. And the keys codes would be the individual dealer keys or codes that's expected for the OEM in the file. If we choose a different file, and in this case, we have used Ford keys. We'll assign the data. In this case, we've already associated the shipper, consignor, and carrier. We don't need a bill to, as it will default to the same as the consignor. We'll pick a status. We'll pick the origin and destination domain from the drop-downs, in this case, Ford. We'll click Preview to check that our import looks good. We'll close the window and click Store. You get the success message, and if you click View Log, you can check to see if your import was successful. We can see that it was, and your order was created. View the order to see the data we imported and the origin destination codes keys that we used. This has been the basics of order import. You can also go to the question mark icon to view the knowledge base, where you can view written support documents and open a ticket if needed, where a member of the customer success team will be happy to assist you further. Thank you.